Hey guys, okay, really quickly I wanted to go over a little update with Noah. We just got back from his pulmonology appointment, and I can't remember, maybe last week, almost 2 weeks ago, can't really remember, he had a follow-up with the ENT doctor, and maybe about a week after he got home from the hospital, he had an appointment with the GI doctor. Okay, so we went to the GI doctor first, and they said that they were not going to do the pH probe that I had talked about before, because they said that unless there was something that they were going to do as far as surgical was concerned, that they didn't want to do that type of procedure. So that was about it. That was basically the appointment. And then we went to the ENT, and he was going to scope him, run the scope down his throat, and look to see if he's seen any swelling, or see if the swelling has gotten any better. And he actually sounded good at the moment, so he didn't run the scope down. He listened to him with the stethoscope and could still hear raspiness up in his upper airways. And he said he wanted to see him back in a week or in a month. And so today was his pulmonology appointment. And we get there, and I was talking to the pulmonologist about the appointment with the GI doctor and with the ENT. And I was telling him that we were going to be seeing the ENT again in another month. And he didn't really feel too comfortable with us waiting a whole nother month. While we were there, he actually heard Noah. Noah sounds really raspy all the time. He sounds like he's drowning sometimes in his own mucus. And so he actually got to hear what I hear all the time. Sometimes you don't hear it, but 80 to 90% of the day is you hear it. And so anyhow, we were discussing some of the different things that was concerning to the pulmonologist. He's concerned that he's still aspirating on his food, and so he wants to do the pH probe because he's thinking that it's a high possibility that he may have to have a procedure done to stop the reflux. While we were at the pulmonology appointment today, he had 2 bouts of reflux where he was spitting, and the pulmonologist was like, does he do this all the time? And I said, yeah, but this is nothing compared to what he normally does. So anyhow, I don't know for sure what time yet. They're going to call me, but probably around Wednesday of next week, Noah's going to be admitted to the hospital again. They're going to run another bronchoscopy. They're going to do another bronchoscopy and check to see if he's still aspirating. And if he is, they'll suck all that stuff out. They're also going to check to see for some swelling, see if there's any swelling left in there, which we're pretty positive that there is because he still has that croupy, barky seal cough. And also, I didn't realize he had cysts in his throat. But he had cysts in his throat apparently while he was in the hospital. So they're going to check to see if they're still there. I don't know what they're going to do about those though, if they are still there. I'm going to ask. That wasn't one of the things I was thinking about asking today, so I forgot to ask when they brought it up. So yeah, they're going to put the pH probe down at the same time as they do the bronchoscopy. I believe he'll have to stay in the hospital for 48 hours while they do the pH probe, and depending on what is the outcome of the pH probe, he may or may not have to stay longer and have a procedure done. So yeah, that's basically the update that I have. He is 7.5 months. He'll be 8 months on the 30th of this month, and he is 20 pounds, 3 ounces, and is 28 inches long. So yeah, I'll do a little update on him probably as soon as he hits 8 months. So yeah, I haven't done an actual month-to-month update on him like I was hoping to do, but yeah. So anyhow, that's an update on his conditions, how things are going, and I'll update you as soon as I know more. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.